Hey Virgo, happy March. Welcome to Get Life 333. This is going to be a They Say, I Say, and the Truth Spread, followed by a general reading. Keep in mind, these are, while they're specific to your sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, they are for a large collective, so take what resonates and throw out the rest. I hope you guys are doing well following that ass-kicking full moon of yours last week. No, the other day, actually. So, lots of changes going on now, right? All right, so this is going to be them, whoever you're dealing with, your partner, that's you. And this is the truth of what's happening. It's the energy underneath it all, and we'll just address that in relation to each one. Now, these rows could be flipped if you resonate more with one than the other, but the three cards down represents the energy of one of you. I indicate that this middle is you, and this will be your partner. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, Virgo, you're with somebody who... All right, let's start first of all with the fact that you guys are going into March sort of feeling like you've been in a cycle of heaviness, lots of heaviness, very heavy load, very heavy load. And I feel like going into March, there was a lot of conflict, but the cards are indicating that there's resolution upon you guys, which is good. And that Ten of Wands energy really makes, it's a very like subservient energy. You know, there's almost like there's a thin line between self-sufficient and being a martyr, right? So I think either you or your partner or both of you were feeling that you were carrying way too much of the load. And maybe one of you were, you know, maybe one of you were the one always reaching out to communicate, or one of you was always the one having to deal with the resources. You know, and maybe one or both of you felt that the scales were uneven. But whatever it is, right now going into March, with this, your partner has this new set of eyes, this new set of emotions regarding it. And this is a really pure kind of emotion, the spiritual kind. You're not a passing emotion or love or feelings out of convenience or boredom. Pure intentions, very peaceful. This person's preferring peace over passion, which might make you think that they're perhaps a little shallow in their emotions or intentions. But it's really just that they have a new set of eyes about a situation that you guys had been going through. So their feelings are new with this new perspective of things. There's been recognition of this heavy burden, and it seems that a lot of fighting must have gone on here, or at least heavy-duty conversation. And then we have the Judgment, and this is in your line, and this is you waking up in March. This energy is telling you that it's time for you to face any mistakes that you've made in the past and ask for forgiveness. And this isn't what I like about this card is not a groveling kind of energy, right? As far as forgiveness goes, it's more of an understanding of human failings that's ultimately going to bring you to a place where you'll be able to set the reset button to approach something from a new start. And this could also be you forgiving your partner for something. So this issue happened going into March that really weighed on you guys very heavily. But there's forgiveness going on here and good intention from both of you. But I feel like at this point, you're the one who has to either actively ask for forgiveness, or you need to accept forgiveness by your partner. Because they are, if you're accepting forgiveness from your partner, guys, believe them, okay? Because the intentions are really pure here. And now let's go down to this line. It's the Star. Everything's falling in place for your partner in their mind. And things in their mind, everything's gonna end up so much better than where you guys were. And you're feeling it too with this world, but you're feeling like you guys haven't arrived yet, and you're feeling a little impatient. So the situation happened and you guys had the conversation, forgiveness is going on, but you're feeling very impatient right now. But you guys really do need to pay attention to the positive movement of the overall situation. You know, take a broader perspective, because it's happening, right? The positive momentum, the seed of positive momentum is absolutely being established in March, which is great. Don't allow your impatience to get in the way. Really try not to focus on the negative. And change your internal dialogue if you feel that you're going dark in your internal conversation. Pivot. Change the conversation in your head and pivot your thoughts from going dark. Right? Because you have this Six of Wands. This is encouragement. This is God. This is Spirit encouraging you with this card. You guys are doing great. Even if you can't see it clearly right now, your ultimate happiness is in the process of happening right now. Right now. And your partner sees this, and they are so ready for this connection with you, and they are so ready to throw away their fear, throw away any bitterness, any hesitation. They're ready to do that, and you guys are ready to work hard. And the hard work and dedication that you're putting into this relationship is going to bring you the kind of reward that feeds your soul on a really practical level. You're willing to build a healthy and happy life with your partner, and it's right there. So all you have to do is respect the process, because the things that you guys are working towards, you guys are waiting, and it's not here just yet, but you guys are ready, and you're tying up loose ends right now in March. So March is a little bit of a waiting month, which makes sense because we have the retrogrades going on, but it's all going in a really good direction. So what I'm getting here, again, just to recap this part, is that you guys went through a heavy period, and I get the very strong feeling that you guys were not understanding each other. And I really feel very strongly that it had to do with something outside the relationship that was inflecting the relationship, that was weighing on the relationship. And Virgo, I have to tell you, because of this Judgment card, I'm wondering what it is that you were involved in. You were involved with some people or some situation that ended up putting strain on the relationship, or this could be vice versa. Okay, but there was this external strain in the relationship that was not cool at all. And whoever was motivating that, they needed to ask for forgiveness. But it happened, and everything is definitely going in a good direction. Yeah, because there's love here. There's love here and good intention. Soul level. You know, don't be fooled by that Page of Cups. It's not shallow. It's very pure. It's just that it's new, and the intentions are all positive, though. So don't be bugged out if you feel like, oh, but I apologized. Why isn't everything, intense, fabulous, and passionate again? Well, you guys are in an interesting holding period right here. You're in a holding pattern. Let's pull a few oracles to get some advice, okay, for what's going on here for you. Okay. Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, higher power. That's perfect. To the sea, great, and peace. Good, yeah. I like these. Higher power. To recognize the importance of your relationship to your higher power right now, Virgo. God, whoever you pray to, whoever you consider your higher power. Get in touch with your higher power right now. Get in touch with your spirituality. That's really going to benefit you going through March, cleaning up the pieces of whatever you guys were going into March with. It's really going to help you. But not only that, tap into the higher power of your relationship, the spiritual connection to your partner. that's really going to be helpful to you. Focus on these right now, you know, in your mind's eye. That's the holy number 4, so that's so good. And then we have to the C, recognize the importance of the value of going with the flow and being patient. Okay? How she's just hanging out here. She knows where she has to go. She knows where she's been, but she's taking a breather right now. Okay? So just go with the flow and be patient. Things are happening. And a piece of advice with this card is don't allow your personalities to inflect the relationship. Let the relationship form on its own. In other words, don't let your ego get in the way at any point this month. Try to identify that. Virgos, you guys are such a beautiful, strong personality. You know how to get things done. You know how to focus, right? You want to approach everything from an open mindset, very pragmatic, very realistic, very honest. And sometimes if people aren't acting or responding in a way that you think they should, sometimes your ego can get the better of you. Yeah, you know. So just try to be mindful of that. Because then you have the peace card. You guys are so in alignment with one another this month. There's going to be ultimate peace. Ultimate peace is happening. The hard part is over. Whatever you guys went through, that was the really hard part. You guys are actively rebuilding right now. And I'm curious, we're going to do a general spread next. I'm curious what's going to show in there, because whatever happens outside of relationship in life ends up inflecting our relationship, whether it's work or relationships with other people, right? Other situations we're in. So maybe we can get even more clarity as far as that goes. I hope that made sense to you guys. It did to me. And as I say, I don't matter here in that. I'm just the vessel. I'm just the deliverer. So we're going to do a general read with the Steampunk Tarot. Okay, just do a light shuffle. You know, you guys know I do like to shuffle and sage and meditate before I go on camera. Let's see what we have here. Okie dokie. Oh, new idea. But you're thinking, you're waiting. You guys see those? You're not sure how it's going to end up. Oh my gosh, guys, look at all these major arcanas. Okay, so this is like the real deal energy going on here. Okay, so, you know, right away I go to the devil. The devil is just this, in this general spread, is speaking to something that's taken over your life, your resources, your energy, your focus that you've been nurturing. That's connected to your self-identity somehow. You've been committed to something that's so all-consuming, but it's not serving you. It's not serving you. This could be something externally that's happening to you, someone that you're dealing with in your life. But I'm feeling, I feel like, Virgo, that it is you, okay, who's struggling with this. But, check out what the devil is in between the Star and the Lovers, because that, you know, cards are always inflected by the other cards they're near. So the fact that the Lovers is here, this is indicating that you're making a choice that could change your life for the better, but you have to choose it. So that would be a matter of recognizing the devil behavior. Again, the devil doesn't have to be addiction. It could be, though. It could be misuse of money. It could be drugs or alcohol, a shopping addiction, a sex addiction. This could be very poor behavior where you're cheating on your partner, you know, because that could feed into the Ten of Wands energy that we got in your love reading, right? Because that creates such weight on a relationship to have to deal with anything like that. But it's anything that's low vibrational. But what's beautiful about it being next to the Lovers card is that you have the choice to change it. And then you have the star, which indicates the guidance, serenity, and support that you need to make that change. So something is going on with you. Now, this could be relating to work, some sort of maybe not such great behavior in work. Now, I feel like your personal, something is happening with you in a very personal way that is perhaps impacting your work. Because, well, then we have the Justice card here. Your actions have created your situation. So you have to look at yourself and others very honestly. You're in this situation. Oh my gosh, one major arcana is you have to look at yourself this month, Virgo. Big time. But you have these new ideas. You know exactly what you need to do right now, which is great. You didn't have this before. The month of March is bringing you some direction, new thoughts, new ideas on what's going to work, and you're not being in any way impulsive. You have the Hangman and the Four of Swords here, you know, which is good. You know, you're worried about the future here, but you know that you have to take a time out, because you taking a time out and really plotting out your next moves and working on this negative situation that you had yourself in and getting yourself out of it is going to drive that Wheel of Fortune. Because remember, the Wheel of Fortune is not good or bad. It's driven by the energy and your choices and your free will. So the energy that's available to you here is you have the support, you have the Lovers and the Star, you know, surrounding this devil. With the Four of Swords capping it, you are worried because this behavior that you're exhibiting or that's around you has you fearing for your future, but you have the energy available for you to make choices to get yourself out of whatever situation it is that you're in. If you are deeply in debt and that was weighing on your relationship, you have the energy available to you to work on getting yourself out of debt. Whatever that means to you, working harder, getting a new job, borrowing money from someone, doing some sort of debt consolidation program, something. Ultimately, whatever this is, okay, if you've been drinking too much because you're not happy about things, you're going to have the support surrounding you to at least cut down, okay? And this could even just be straight up negative thinking, but you're going to have the strength and the wherewithal this month to really change your perspective. You're going to be able to adapt a different way of thinking, and you're just going to have the patience and the wherewithal to think things through, and it's going to ultimately land you in a not much more, but a positive place on the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, but again, you have to heed the energy, Virgo, right? That Justice card. That is really, this Justice and the Devil is really jumping out at me here. You got to be honest with yourself. You do. And if it's not you and it's someone in your life, get real. You have to get real. No more lying to yourself about this, because you have so much good stuff going on if you can do that. Okay, Virgo, that's what I have for you this month. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification button so that the bell, so that you get my daily uploads in your inbox. That would be awesome. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.